years ago, I had a vision to start a family literacy program that would teach parents how to teach their children to read.
The Spotlight on Literacy Forum is the platform we use to remind parents how important it is to read to their children. To remind them that no child should go to bed without a book being read. And it's also to connect them to the resources and supports that exist in the community.
The only way that we can change circumstances sometimes is to offer a little bit of help. And that's why it's vital that we do so.
I think it's fantastic. It's well organized.
They feed you, they provide you childcare, so there's really no excuse not to come.
And when I got here, I realized what it is, and I became much more interested for my own Aboriginal community and how this could relate to it.
Kamisha getting somebody like Frontier College to come out and donate 1,000, 1,500 books every year and getting them into communities, I just think is amazing.
We can talk about there being a poverty of resources in communities, but let's also talk about poverty of information. Sometimes resources exist in communities, but if people don't know about it, then they're not going to access what's there. And I think that that's one of the issues in KGO.
Adult education in this country is not something that we have invested in like we should. There's a ton of information coming at you all the time, and a lot of it is in written form. And if you don't have a high literacy level, you don't have the foundational currency that you need in the 21st century in order to really thrive and to really have a decent life.
The future is bleak, unfortunately, for people who have low literacy skills. That means that they can't properly take care of their kids. It means that they can't properly vote. It means that they can't properly engage as active citizens in the community. We can change this.
We're creating a model here for how you get communities engaged. And it's also helping to create a culture of reading and learning in this community. And that's the shift that needs to happen to prevent another generation of KGO children from struggling with reading, with literacy. An increased investment in the Reading Partnership will help us lay the foundation for making what we do in KGO sustainable, but it will also give us the capacity to reach new communities.
At the end of the day, I encourage people to look at my life. Look at what happened with me. A group of strangers came into my life, provided me with access to opportunity, and I went from not being able to read to being able to read. I went from not being able to read to being a lawyer, to contributing, I believe, to my community, to my society. That is reason enough, to know that every little bit makes a difference, and we should do it simply because we can.